A very good evening. Eric, we're doing our late night broadcasts, and I've now decided to come all the way down to just give you a preview of what it looks like in a general public hospital right here in Liverpool. This is a Royal Liverpool hospital, and if you look at the view, eléyìí ò ń ṣe private hospital, public hospital ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ máa gbọ́nrin wa lọ́nà a máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí nítorí pé tá bá ń sọ pé health is one of the most priority in lives, but àwọn Fúlàní ò jẹ́ ká ní hospital, and most of them, just like your president, is receiving his treatment abroad rather than making healthcare priority for millions of Nigerians. And that is why millions of you are now suffering all kind of illness across the globe. Tá bá ń sọ fún yín pé hospital ó ṣe pàtàkì, ó ṣe kókó, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín ò lè mọ̀ nítorí pé fúdì kan àbí ìdí kejì wọ́n ti kó yín láyà jẹ púpọ̀ nílé. Budget tó yẹ kó ṣe fún hospital from primary to secondary is not available. This is not a private hospital. A very good evening to you, Citizen Ewa. I just spot you there. This is the Royal Liverpool University Hospital, where you can see right there, 3 ambulances are packed, the staffs are working all night shift, and patients are coming in for different reasons. But in Nigeria, healthcare is one of your biggest problems. Nínú ẹ̀ la máa rí oríṣiríṣi reason that people come to the hospital. But in Nigeria, if anybody has any kind of illness or is sick, they will definitely need a lot of money to attend any public hospital that is not even up to the standard. But during the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo, we even have the royal family from Saudi Arabia that came all the way to UCH. But this time around, UCH does not even have the syringe, not even talk about the oxygen. A lot of parents are crying on a daily basis because they can't get the good health care that they need for their lives and their children or their elderly ones. And even the diaspora that are sending money home for their loved ones is also not getting the standard, up-to-date facility to take care of their loved ones. Just take a look. If you look from there, you can see the length of that hospital going all the way further down there. And this is why we are saying that the longer you are keeping Nigeria, the longer your healthcare will diminish as well. Ìbéèrè tí mo wá ń bi gbogbo wa ni pé bá ṣe ń wọ hospital yìí, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn á máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ronú pé Koiki hospital leléyìí tó ń ṣe private tí wọ́n ti ń tọ́jú ẹni tó ní àtẹni tó ní. It doesn't matter what kind of illness you have. Kódà kò bá jẹ́ cancer ló bá ní, wàá máa tọ́jú ẹ. Kò bá jẹ́ pé ìyàwó ẹ fẹ́ bímọ, wàá máa tọ́jú ẹ. Kò bá jẹ́ pé o kọ̀ọ̀kan lẹ́sẹ̀, ẹ rí i pé ambulance ti ń gbéra báyìí. Wọ́n ti pè on call nìyẹn, ó tún ń lọ. Ó tún ń lọ, ó ń báṣẹ́ lọ nìyẹn. You can see the ambulance is just making its way out. Àwọn méjì ló máa wà níbẹ̀. And they're going out now to rescue lives. Obìnrin lẹni tó ń wa mọ́tò yẹn, ọkùnrin wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Ìbéèrè tèmi wá ń bi yín ni pé àwọn politician àfi kọ́ máa sin bàbá wọn, kọ́ máa sin ìyá wọn. and where millions of Nigerians are suffering because they cannot have quality health care. It doesn't matter whoever you are, public hospital will take care of you, but it is the other way around in Nigeria. So many Nigerians have died because of health issues, from diabetes to anything you can think of. Wherever you're watching me, the question I'm asking you tonight is, what is the hospital like in your local government, in your state? What is your governor doing about your health care? What is the capacity of your health in Nigeria? Can you guarantee a free medical facility in Nigeria? Until we let our people go, they are on their way out. They've been called because somebody or someone or the other parking dada, and they're well paid, well taken care of. It is the other way around. All the resident doctors are currently on strike in location 419. We have all kind of Nigerians that are dying because they cannot have a good health care within the country, and most of them will probably have to take a trip to India to get a good medical facility. Benny, there's a lot of things that you come to your mind when we talk about health care in Nigeria. Health care. So many people have died because of health-related issues. Tell us that even COVID patients are being taken care of, but it is the other way around in Nigeria. Which way forward? Should we keep Nigeria, or should we say enough is enough to end the contraction called Nigeria? Let's just listen to the hard copy just to get a background of what was discussed regarding the health issues, health sector crisis, and the state. This was a program held today on Channels Television. So we're going to hear a little bit about it. And the question is, who is deceiving who? Healthcare. Let's go.
I think the perspective that the state will tell you. But in the meantime, you have their ears. That's the ears of the governors. When you speak with them, from your own standpoint, what do you tell them? The Nigerian Governors Forum, I think the forum itself is actually to promote good governance, share experience, and then promote good practices. And so every month they meet, at least even before the COVID, and during the COVID, they were meeting more regularly. And as part of the agenda of the meeting, there is a health update. So during that health update, so we present things that are happening, in the health sector, so that the governors are abreast of what is happening, and then they make decisions on those issues. Like you just mentioned, cholera. The last meeting of the Governors Forum was about 2 weeks ago, and I think one of the issues that was discussed was the issue of the cholera. So that
the issues of cholera. Bó ṣe máa máa sọ̀yìnbó pẹ̀rẹ̀pẹ̀rẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ nìyẹn, and at the end of the day, nothing seems to happen. A lot of Nigerians have been deceived. A máa ṣe ná, a máa ṣe hospital, a máa ṣe education, a máa ṣe security. All is all lies. Lies upon lies, like Lai Mohammed. So many Nigerians have died because there is no good healthcare facility in the country. I guess those ones, they are ready to go. That vehicle, they are getting ready. They're already on call. Who is deceiving who when it comes to the health-related issues in this contraction called Nigeria? Ẹ̀yin youth wa, Sherry, èèyàn kan ní, I think that person on the wheelchair, getting ready to go home after receiving a good health care. Cab ló wá gbé, Sherry, ó ti dìde lórí chair yẹn, ó ti lọ lórí cab, ó ń lọlé nìyẹn, ó ti gbà láfíà, ó ti gbà wòsàn. But kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. And the reason we are doing a lot of this awareness is to tell you that we should not be deceived again by all these contraction politicians, whether they are PDP, whether they are APC, that have told millions of Nigerians all kind of lies, telling you that your life will be better, but your life has become more miserable. This is just one out of so many public general hospital. And this one right in front of me is called the Royal Liverpool University Hospital, where millions of lives are being saved on a daily basis. We've been coming through since morning when we arrived into Liverpool just about almost 4 o'clock this afternoon. We told you the impact of what Liverpool did when it comes to slave trade. A lot of you might not be aware, but slave trade started in 1750. There was nothing called Nigeria then. But in 1914, Great Britain decided to do what has now created killings, havoc, and not having the quality lives that millions of Nigerians deserve. They decided to add the Southern and the Northern Protectorate together in 1914. And the repercussion of that, and sometimes the police do come to the hospital, as you can see there, or whatever it is. The police no matter hospital. That's the police vehicle just going inside. And my question to millions of Nigerians is, why should we keep Nigeria? Let me come to the front. When we talk about a country that is not working, when we talk about a country that has literally failed in every ramification that you can think of, my question to those of you we know that the country is not going to work, but we still have some Nigerians that say we can rectify and fix the problem. And I am saying to you, you cannot fix a problem that is already dead. Why do you want to fix Nigeria when we can make more other options? And what are those options? We can decide now, before it is too late. It is doable, and it is not too late yet. But what I can tell us is, majority of Nigerians are still hoping that one day we can turn things around. But what you've not been told is, there will never be a day, because it is all mirage. Mirage. Wish pé mo wish pé ibi báyìí Nàìjíríà lè dàbí bí báyìí, mo wish pé Nàìjíríà lè dàbí, irọ́ ló pa, kò lè dà bẹ́ẹ̀. Because they've done evil by merging us with people that are not working in their mind. They are still thinking to colonize us again, and colonization of the country, and make life miserable for millions of Nigerians. The politicians will tell you, oh, let us go again for 2023. I won't be surprised that Jonathan will be coming out again in 2023. And Jonathan will probably tell you all kind of lies again. the lies that they told you when he was the president, a drunkard, now Jonathan is coming out. I saw something on Twitter earlier on today where Jonathan, that was also one of the most corrupt, you can see more police vehicles. So we continue to one Benelo. So, but because we have Nigerians, ẹ máa ń tètè gbàgbé nǹkan, ẹ máa ń ṣe kí ni, ẹ máa ń tètè gbàgbé nǹkan. Now Jonathan ti wá di ẹni tó dá nítorí pé Buhari náà ò dá, àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Nigeria cannot know peace without justice, security. This is Jonathan, right? Bàbá ọ̀mùtí yẹn ó mọtí ju kí ló dálẹ̀ lọ, tó bá ti mọtí kò rántí nǹkan kan mọ́. Jonathan is saying, and they will play the card. It's either kan lọ gbé Jonathan kó wá di, you see, that one is going again, making his way out. Òun lọ rescue ẹ̀mí nìyẹn, ó ti ń lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe rí. Number is, one thing we've got to remember is, it does not matter whoever it is. Ẹ má jẹ́ kó deceive yín pé ẹ torí pé Buhari ò dá, Jonathan nísìn tó bá padà wá, àwa tún kàn ṣe ìrọ́dọ́ ń pa. Even nǹkan kọ́ lọ gbé Fáṣọlá wá, Babátúndé Rájí Fáṣọlá, the former governor of Lagos State, Mayegun Mani, the Barack Obama, because òun ni investigative journalist tó débi tí wọ́n ti pa àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ní Lekki toll gate. Púpọ̀ ọdún wa ti gbàgbé nísìn, kò mú aláyàn mọ́ nísìn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nígbà tó pa àwọn ọmọ ẹni last year, Nàìjíríà yóò dá o. Now ẹlòmíì ti gbàgbé because ọmọ tí ò sí nínú àwọn tó pa. Majority àwọn tó pa yẹn, kódà wọ́n tẹ́ bá rántí pé wọ́n rí hospital gbé wọn lọ nígbà yẹn gan sef. Wọ́n kàn gbé wọn sílẹ̀ lẹ̀. After tí Nigerian government ti pa wọ́n wá kó wọn sílẹ̀ lẹ̀, wọ́n kó wọn sílẹ̀ lẹ̀. And majority of them eventually died. So, let me tell you what Jonathan was saying. The former president, Goodluck Jonathan, says Nigeria cannot attain peace in isolation of the pursuit of justice and other human security needs. Mr. Jonathan stated this Friday in Abuja at the public presentation of a research report entitled Terrorism and Banditry, the NENOX conducted by Goodluck Jonathan Foundation. Irọ́ náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ló bá dé o, irọ́ ló bá dé o. Jonathan wà níbẹ̀ for 8 years, kò rí kankan ṣe for 8 years, but ọmọ afẹ́ ló padà nísìn, so ẹ máa lajú yín sílẹ̀. Mr. Jonathan doubles as chairman of the foundation, said the challenge posed by banditry, terrorism, and other crimes were threats to Nigerian democracy and nationhood. Our pursuit of peace cannot be achieved in isolation of pursuit of justice and other human security needs. This is so because peace is the bridge that links poverty to prosperity and reconciles hope with despair and impose others on chaos. Ó ń ṣàlàyé fún wa nísìn. Àwọn wo lẹ fẹ́ bá ṣe peace? Ṣé terrorist tó ń pa wá la fẹ́ bá ṣe peace àbí Fúlàní? Èwo la fẹ́ bá ṣe peace nínú wọn, torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ Jonathan ò yé mi. Let's continue. There is no doubt that our nation is plagued by many crises, and these challenges have continued to threaten our faith and shared destiny. We have lost our loved ones, lost millions of properties and investment because of insecurity. The challenges posed by the banditry and terrorism and other associated crimes threaten our human essence and the essential values of democracy and nationhood. Mọ́tò kan ló tún dé yẹn nísìn, bó ṣe ń lọ lọ́mọ máa dé, ìkan ló tún dé yẹn nísìn. They are going every day. Àwọn máa ń save ẹ̀mí ni. But lọ́dọ̀ tiwa, àwa fẹ́ prefer pé kẹ́mi yẹn kó jábọ́ kó kú because àmọ́ value life. Àwa náà ń lọ sí church, à ń lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe, à ń lọ sí mọ́ṣáláṣí, but value life, value ẹ̀mí. Ẹ̀mí tó yẹ ká value, we do not value the lives of human beings. He's on his way out again to save lives. He's making his way out. They get paid for the job that they're doing. The vehicle is well equipped. She's a woman driving, and next to her is another male. And the question is, people are trained for this kind of jobs, but we have a lot of our doctors trying to run away to Saudi Arabia. Remember that video? Let's remind you again. Maybe I take that way. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to that one. I've just arrived again. You can see that. Boshin Lolombo, in and out, 24 hours, in and out. There's a day shift and there's a night shift. Look very close to that vehicle, the one that has parked there. Somebody is being brought down from that vehicle. It doesn't matter how old or how old or how young. But back in Nigeria, every old man, you can see that's the person there being pulled onto the trolley going into the emergency ward. But it is only in Nigeria we have convert all our Morimbe Mamami Tomilola Agnes. Thank you very much. We all like to say thank you to those that appreciate us. And there's no way we can do this without your support. We got the lunch money from some of our followers, and I was able to have something nice to eat. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is going to be a protest. If you're in anywhere in Liverpool, make sure you join us. I'm going to be telling us the address. More people will be coming from London tomorrow, but I have arrived in advance because, as you can tell, I have a lot of things to tell you before the protest tomorrow. Next week is a total lockdown in New York. I'm told that Buhari is now in New York or probably still on the plane making his way down there. So let us go and tell Buhari that he is now welcome in New York for the United Nations 76th General Assembly. Doctors are running away. Doctors, Nigerian doctors are running to Saudi Arabia seeking for jobs. Nigerian doctors are running away to Saudi Arabia. Do you understand what that means? Let's hear this.
And the standard of living and how exactly people are going to be able to afford that healthcare. It's a downward spiral. It just keeps getting worse.
Jengbo, it just keeps getting worse.
I mean, what can we say? There are reports that there are 12 doctors leaving Nigeria every week in search of greener pastures.
12 doctors are leaving Nigeria every week. 12 doctors are leaving Nigeria every week.
To the government of Saudi Arabia coming to poach our doctors. It's not individual clinics coming to look for to recruit in Nigeria. It's not individual doctors here reaching out. It's actually a government measure. That for me is quite striking. And I read a report just a few days ago. There was an interview with the former president of the Nigerian Medical Association, and he said in that interview that medical professors that are paid 420,000 naira a month can go to Saudi Arabia and earn 6 million naira a month. So it's really a no-brainer. They are going to go where the money is. They're going to go where the respect is, where they're treated as they ought to be treated.
Treated with dignity.
I recall a time when it was a big deal to be a doctor. Everybody wanted to marry a doctor. You can't be a doctor, you marry one. And now look at the way doctors in Nigeria have been treated so disrespectfully. We had the Minister of Labor, a doctor himself, saying that we have no shortage of doctors. If they want to go, they can go. Whereas it's actually an emergency. The sky really is falling, like Chicken Little said. So we really can't blame them for trying to, create the best conditions for themselves. You're right. It's those of us who are left behind that now have to worry.
Saudi Arabia recruits Nigerian doctors.
In many fields, not just medicine. Many Nigerians for more than a decade now have been running away from Nigeria, trying to get better life.
They are going to get better life because by the time that doctor gets into this hospital, by the time the doctor you can be rest assured that the doctor will be given everything that he needs or she needs. The doctor will be getting the best of the best. But doctors in Nigeria are not being taken care of. And that is why they are running all over the world. They're going to Saudi Arabia, Germany, wherever they can find a better opportunity. Ìbéèrè tí mo á ń bí ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi nísìn ni pé àwọn wo ló wá ní ká sì máa tọ́jú Nàìjíríà? Ta lẹ̀ ń tọ́jú Nàìjíríà fún? Àwọn wo lẹ̀ ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ fún? Ṣé fámìlì àwọn Fúlàní ni àbí fámìlì àwọn Yorùbá politician tó ti kówó jẹ? Nígbà tí politician bá ń gba 30 million every month, doctor tó máa tọ́jú èèyàn tó máa wòyàn sàn ẹ wá ń fún ní 420,000 naira, whereas politician tó ò ṣe nǹkan kan tó kàn lọ jókòó sínú senate tó ń sùn, púpọ̀ nínú wọn ti dàgbà wọ́n kàn ń sùn ni, tó bá dẹ̀ díjọ́ Friday á kúrò l'Abuja, ó lè lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ because ó ní party tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. And the question down is ṣé bá ṣe máa bá lọ náà lélẹ̀? Ìbéèrè tí máa ń bi wá nìyẹn ní all the time, ṣé bá ṣe máa bá lọ lélẹ̀? Kódà ẹni tó ní fámìlì nílé tó tún fowó ránṣẹ́ pé ẹ bá mi fi tọ́jú bàbá mi, ẹ bá mi fi tọ́jú màmá mi, even the care is not there because kò sí standard. The whole standard, àìmọye àwọn ìyá wa wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní hospital, àìmọye bàbá wa, àìmọye doctors, we have them in South Africa, in every part of Europe, títí dé Asia, títí dé America, Canada, we have them practicing and working very hard trying to save lives. Táwọn bá wá fi owó ránṣẹ́ sílé fún dókítà kan nílé pé ìjọba mi tọ́jú màmá mi nítorí pé wọ́n fún ní visa láti wá sí Nàìjíríà, láti wá sí US, wọ́n fún ní visa láti lọ sí UK. Fẹ́rí ó tuntun lọ ọlọ́pàá nìyẹn. Sorry, they are on their way out again, making their way out. This is how the system operates. Sori ó ń juwọ́ sí mi, sori náà ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà lè juwọ́ sí wọ. Ọlọ́run ọba o, sori ọlọ́pàá yẹn juwọ́ sí mi, torí ó mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ kan lèmi náà ń ṣe níbí báyìí, ẹnu iṣẹ́ lòun náà wà, ẹnu iṣẹ́ lèmi náà wà. And tó bá dẹ̀ ṣe wò ó, ilẹ̀ ti ṣú lóòótọ́, but àwọn bọ́sì ṣì ń ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, àwọn oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn wọ́n sì ń rìn káàkiri, olúkálukú wọ́n rìn káàkiri. And the question then is, why should we keep Nigeria? Let's take a couple of calls. +447594050979. Tabarẹ́ ni máa ra breakfast fún wa láàárọ̀ la àṣàkọ àgbà lọ́wọ́ yín. Pé Koiki tó bá dàárọ̀ tílẹ̀ bá mọ́ lọ treat ààrẹ dáadáa sí breakfast tó dáa. O lè máa ṣiṣẹ́ báyìí kó má jẹ breakfast tó dáa because lọ́la is going to be a very busy one. But before we start taking that calls, let me quickly tell us where the protest is going to be happening. If you're going to Woolwich, please get there early. There's going to be a protest in Woolwich. There's a massive protest in New York next week. There's also a protest here in Liverpool tomorrow. It's a very busy one. And we must all make ourselves available. Kò sí excuse. Àwa la máa jìjà yìí fúnra wa. Àwa dẹ̀ la máa gbà. Torí pé nígbà ìyàtọ̀ fi wá jẹ́ ó ti tó. Oko ẹrú tó fi wá ṣe ó ti tó, kí ló dé? Okay, we have got the first caller while we are still. Ẹ bá mi máa mute ti background pátápátá, orí fóònù nìkan ni kẹ́tì máa bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ lè máa wo screen yín níwájú. Ẹ ti wọlé ẹni tó ń pè. Ní nọ́mbà yín tẹ́lẹ̀ rí, so nílé àdírẹ́sì yín pẹ̀lú orúkọ yín. Ẹ káalẹ́ sà, ìṣòro alẹ́ náà la ṣe wà. Ilẹ̀ ò tí. Okay, we are still about 11:15. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Mo mọ̀ pé London lẹ ti ń pè or somewhere in UK. Adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run sà.
Ẹ ṣe gan gbogbo iṣẹ́ ìbéèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run ti jẹ́ pé aṣọ lásán.
Àmín.
Lágbára kí bàbá wa Sunday Igboho wà.
Ìgbòho ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Ọlọ́run á ti gbogbo nǹkan tí àǹfààní kan àti ọ̀rọ̀ náà sọ ẹ̀rọ gbogbo lẹ́yìn náà pẹ̀lú àwa náà jẹ́ ọlọ́run kó ṣàkóso.
Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run.
Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. Okay, so you're not too far away from Liverpool then. Àtìgbà Birmingham kọjá lọ́sàn-án. It's just about less than 2.5 hours from London. À ń gbọ́ yín sà.
Ó ní agbára ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti Nàìjíríà.
Ẹ gist wọ ẹja gbọ́n tẹjọ́ ń discuss yẹn ẹ fáwọn náà díẹ̀ nú ẹ̀ ẹ má kọ́ expose gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ fún ajẹ́ díẹ̀ nú ẹ̀ tó ẹni tó bá ṣẹ̀dé máa ń rí nǹkan mú wá oríṣiríṣi ló máa ń wá fún yín.
Nígbà tó dẹ̀ dé mo ní alpha báwo ni ẹ̀jọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wo ẹ mọ tó tẹ̀ sọ fún mi.
mo ń gbọ́ sà.
nígbà tó ṣe kí wọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lókè ó kò tẹ̀lé lásán ni lónìí àṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú la wà mo ní kí ló mí by that. ó nínú oko ẹrú lórí kùtùkà tó bá tìyàn mọ́lé kí àwọn tó mọ̀ kó wà lóko ẹrú.
kábíyèsí ọlọ́run.
ó sì ní tó bá wà tó tilẹ̀ expect bí ń tẹ̀. tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ lásán máa máa lé káàkiri ni. ó ní ìlú wo nìyẹn ó ní just like pé oko ẹrú la wà náà. omi dẹ̀ ń bọ́ lójú mi ní pé
ẹ ṣáà láwọn ọlọ́pàá tó juwọ́ sí mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe lọ àwọn rí ẹ o kò sí nǹkan kan tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ.
gbogbo ẹ̀ la rí kọ́lọ̀ kó ṣàánú ni. kọ́lọ̀ kó ṣàánú ni.
so alàgbà tó ṣẹ̀dé tó jọ̀rẹ̀ yín ní oko ẹrú làwọn wà nílé bíyàn bá sọ̀rọ̀ wá máa fi DSS léyàn wọ́n fi DSS wá Boko Haram.
ó gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ó gbọ́dọ̀ olóòtú lè travel láti Ìbàdàn sí Èkó sí ó ní tó bá débẹ̀ ayọ̀ àtàláfíà kó máa dúpẹ́ fọlọ́.
kàbèsè Sanwó-Olú gan lọ lórí róòdù helicopter ló gbé lọ sí Peru níjẹta kò lọ lórí road is about 35 minutes tó bá yẹ pé títì yẹn gbádùn but helicopter ló gbé lọ látẹ̀kù.
ìjọ la fẹ́ ṣe lé dà báyìí. ìjọ la fẹ́ ṣe dà. torí náà it's time for us now to go. It's time for us to go. a lè bá àwọn òkú ṣe mọ́. a lè bá àwọn ẹranko ṣe mọ́.
ambulance
táwọn tó ń gbénu gbó táwọn.
ambulance yẹn ló tún jáde lọ yẹn ó tún lọ rescue èèyàn ni ẹ̀mí láwọn máa ń rescue wọ́n fi jẹ́ kẹ́mi yẹn kó bọ́ àfi tọ́lọ́run bá sọ pásìkò tó ń gbọ́ yín alàgbà mi.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni àfi tọ́lọ́run bá láti kó mi bẹ́ẹ̀ni. bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó ti sọ ẹ̀rọ mo ti kéékèèké pé kí la lè ṣe. kó ta fẹ́ ọlọ́run jọ bí agbára tó wà káwọn sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá ọ̀dùn. ó jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ káyọ̀ ń fẹ̀ ní ẹ̀mílẹ̀ fáwọn tiẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ni. pé kó tẹ̀ parẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn fífò wọ̀nyí parẹ́ àti
we can't continue like that.
kí gbogbo wọn parẹ́.
Very painful ṣẹ́rí òun ló ń lọ yẹn ó ti tán náà. ó lágbára o ó lágbára ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa ẹ ṣé gan ni thank you very much. ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ la wà thank you very much mo kí bàbá wa tó bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ láti Birmingham ẹ bá ń kí àwọn family gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá lọ́mọ nílé ẹ̀rù ò lè bà yín nílùú yìí láyé pé ọmọ yẹn tẹ̀ wúkọ́ lásán báyìí tó bá ti pe ambulance 10 minutes ọmọ adé ẹ já lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá wa Olú láti UK níbàyìí náà ni ẹ gbóhùn sókè o à ń gbọ́ yín sà. ẹni tó bá wà ní UK lè pè direct torí pé WhatsApp yẹn nígbà míì ìgẹ́tà sí bì tí WhatsApp ò bá wọlé ẹ pè mí direct but ẹni tó bá wà lamẹ́ríkà àbí ní gbogbo other part of the world nìkan ni wọ́n lè máa pè ní WhatsApp. ẹni bá ń gbé nílùú yìí tó bá ní arúgbó lọ́rùn inú àwọn máa dùn ní pé ìtọ́jú máa wà lọ fún gbogbo àwọn arúgbó tiwa nílé we have convert them to witches and wizards. àwa sọ àwọn elderly people wa a sọ wọn the witches and wizards and the question is that a kind of life that we want to continue? They were unable to build a standard hospital. a sì ń gbà pé ẹni tó bá fẹ́ pè wá ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sọ. àwọn Saudi wọ́n ń recruit àwọn ẹtútù ní kọ́là tó ń bọ̀ ẹ gbóhùn sókè o àní nọ́mbà yín tẹ́lẹ̀ so àní lè dárúkọ yín à ń gbọ́ yín o ẹ káalẹ́ sà ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò náà. àwa nìyẹn sà pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. káàbà ṣá ló fẹ́ ṣe é adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run náà ni àlàáfíà bá ti wà kékeré ní ìtókù.
tí bá ń bá àwọn Yorùbá mi sọ̀rọ̀ àdúgbò Yorùbá tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí màá máa rò pé ṣé mi ilé lọ́pọlọ ṣá ṣé mi ní wo future àwọn ọmọ
tó ń fẹ́ jẹ ló ń wálé ní kòró tọ́lá kọ́ṣà ti jẹ lénìí àìmọye àwọn ọmọ tó ti kú lálẹ́ nísìnyí torí pé wọ́n lè gbé wọn dọ́ hospital kò sọ hospital.
Sanwó-Olú tó lọ sí.
an helicopter ló gbé lọ sẹ́ kò lè lọ by road Sanwó-Olú látẹ̀kọ́ kó tẹ̀ prove rẹ̀ pé as a governor kó tẹ̀ lo siren yẹn kó fi clear títì irọ́ helicopter ló gbé ó ń sá fún Boko Haram.
wọ́n ti bọ́nà jẹ́ gan olórí burúkú ni gbogbo wọn eléyìí Buhari ìyẹn ní ọmọ tó ń tẹ̀lé àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n understand pẹ̀lú situation ó yẹ kó kú Yorùbá kan ló ti máa sọ pé ẹ̀wọ̀n Nàìjíríà máa ń bí ìwé máa ń bí ìwé ní parọ́ ló máa ń ṣe pé kí ní jìbìtì láwọn ìwọ̀n sọ pátápátá fún wa lóòjú wa rẹ̀ bọ́.
value kẹ̀ ṣé mọ̀ pé àsàtẹ̀ ní pound sterling ti di £714 to a pound kó tó di December ọmọ àbọ̀ 1,000 kò ṣe pé inú ẹ̀ ẹni tí inú ẹ̀ bá wá ń dùn pé òun fowó ránṣẹ́ sílé owó yẹn ò ká kankan nílé inflation ti ba nílé inflation ti bá ẹni tó bá wọn tó ń pè ní inflation bí akẹ́ bá ń ṣàlàyé fún wọn torí pé èmi ń ṣe economics ẹ bá mi ṣàlàyé fún wọn.
ẹ wo kò sẹ́ni tó máa lóhùn mọ́ inflation nù.
ẹlòmíì ó lè má yé wọn.
àgbàdo wọn ló ń rajà sọ̀rọ̀ máa ń sọ pé òun bọ̀kọ́ tó ń jẹ́ inflation ló gbọ́ wọn ló ń rajà.
mò ń gbọ́ fídíò kan tí bọ̀bọ́ kan ṣe tó sun pósí kan ó dà ń pósí ẹ̀ ṣe lè ní ni lórí Sahara Reporter yẹn kan náà ló sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí mi ó ní ẹyin wọ 720 naira kan ló pé ọlọ́run ló mọ ẹ tó ń ta nísìn.
bẹ́ẹ̀
èèyàn kú
720 naira yẹn gan wọ́n débẹ̀.
ohun wọn débẹ̀ ni nígbà tí ẹ mọ reason tó ṣe wọ́n nígbà tó jẹ́ pé poultry ò ṣeé ṣe poultry business ò ṣeé ṣe mọ́ ẹni bá fẹ́ ṣe poultry o need the full constant electricity kò sí àníhàní níbẹ̀ tó o bá níná o ò lè máa sin ẹdìyẹ o kàn ń tan rẹ ni you are wasting your time. ọ̀dà ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa ọ̀dà ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ́tò yẹn nìṣó iwájú hospital la wà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ wa ànírà rẹ̀ bọ́tà rẹ̀ bá wá dé ń ká ẹ má máa sọ pé ànírà rẹ̀ tó bá wá dé ń kọ́ kí la máa ṣe sí ẹ gbóhùn sókè o bàbá mi ẹ ti gbórí wọlé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò Koikimedia iwájú the Royal Liverpool University Hospital la wà lálẹ́ yìí akọni ká máa fi tọ́ra wa létò wò ni pé tíyàn bá sick ńkọ́ à ń gbàdúrà pé ká má sick ká má l'accident tó bá wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ńkọ́ kí la máa ṣe sí ẹ bá mi dá sí o bàbá mi.
tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ náà ni tó máa direct tó máa fi dé tó máa lọ ibi tẹ́ wà yẹn sìn ó tún ní nǹkan tó tún pè ní Berkeley Hospital ní Liverpool yẹn náà.
wọ́n ń pè kí ni ẹ bá mi sọ sókè mo gbọ́ yín dáadáa o.
Berkeley Hospital.
iṣẹ́ wo ló ń ṣe níbẹ̀.
same thing náà ni emergency and.
emergency náà ni.
ní Liverpool yẹn náà.
kábíyèsí ẹ. so ẹ jẹ́ n sáré béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ dáhùn pé yín mọ̀ ń pa gbogbo hospital yẹn dáadáa tá a bá ní kàtẹ́ máa wo gbogbo building á fẹ́ tó bẹ́ẹ̀dì mélòó ló máa wà níbẹ̀ á fẹ́ roughly give and take.
We are talking about more than 200 beds.
more than 200 tó dẹ̀ ń tọ́jú àwọn èèyàn lọ́tún lọ́sì tó ń ṣe pé tó bá ṣe tán wá ní kó lọ mú bíìlì wá wá fún ẹ ní bíìlì kábíyèsí ọlọ́run. tala ṣẹ̀ ní nàìjíríà tó fi ṣe gbogbo kínní torí pé Tinubu gan London ló ń gan wà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí kò tẹ̀ tún hospital tó máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ nílé ṣé kò sí kí ló dé tala ṣẹ̀ bàbá mi.
ẹ̀rí nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa sọ ni pé ó yẹ kó ju àwọn ilé ìsìnkú kójú wọn ti là pé tí president yìí àti gómìnà yìí o àti commissioner o tó bá lè gba ìtọ́jú tẹ́ẹ̀rí wọn tó ń lọ sí hospital tẹ́yìn ń lọ in your local area then there's a problem.
There's a problem. àwọn èèyàn lè ní Kóìkì ló ń pa òsì níwájú hospital ẹ jẹ́ n kò sún wọn lè ní kí n má sún mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo kàn mọ́ pé kí n show view yẹn láti ẹ má sọ lọ́wọ́ bàbá mi ò mọ̀ ń gbọ́ yín o akọ̀mọ́. I don't know how people like that can get away with murder. Irú rẹ̀ bá
bá ṣe irú kan bẹ́ẹ̀ mi báyìí wọ́n máa fire ẹni straight. O ò lè jókòó kó lanu pé kíní ordinary bọ̀bọ̀ tó ṣe Hancock yẹn tó ṣe COVID ó kọ̀ lọ kí sí obìnrin mi ni ó resign. Not now go back to your coming on national TV and to be saying nonsense pé àwọn doctors wà alright kíní kan ṣé wà wọ́n ọ̀dún kíní kan nísìnyí tó wá jáde sí wọn tó wá sọ pé o rò pé brief it's just ọpọlọ wọn tó ta tẹ inú òde mọ ó ti wọ àbúrò nígbà because ẹni tó wá ti parọ́ fún tó ti deprive of good things láyé.
What to deprive of good things.
When common man wọ́n lè wà yẹn an average man in Nigeria wọ́n lè gbé family wọn lọ sí holiday kọ́ lọ wo common neighboring.
Kò lówó lọ́wọ́ holiday lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn holiday wọ́n ti lọ ẹlòmíì ò lè lọ holiday lọ sí ìlú ẹ̀ wá ń sọ pé kó lọ Kútọ́nù ẹ mọ̀ pé kó tó dé Kútọ́nù gbogbo àwọn Fúlàní tó wà lọ́nà wọ́n máa já nǹkan gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹ mọ̀ pé gbogbo ìdíròkò sẹ̀mẹ̀ gbogbo bọ́dà yẹn àwọn Fúlàní lọ́kọ́ síbẹ̀ àwọn gòdògòdò Fúlàní kan disrespect gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá àtàwọn ọmọ Ìgbò nonsense country.
àwọn tó fi wọ́n sí ìjáde as chief security officer the governors and àwọn kìíní àdẹ̀rí iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ìyẹn enough to wake people up to pé ẹdún náà àwọn eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ń lù the governor you are responsible what are you doing? They are not doing anything other than going to parties and going to kini showing culture máa ṣe gatherings tó the history but tí wọ́n ti ṣe gathering yẹn àwọn terrorists àwọn Fúlàní bandits àwọn wọlé sí wọn lára wọ́n pa àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ and I don't understand why people are just ronú sí pé ká ṣe nǹkan in the local community tó yẹ pé àwọn tọ́yìn ló de ọba tọ́yìn ló de gómìnà kò ṣe nǹkan I think it's about time they need to start doing something whether they bóyá ọmọ àwọn olólè olówó kan àbí gómìnà wọn tàbí sẹ́nitọ̀ wọn.
Don't disturb me. I told you already. No. You're not being video.
Because they are not doing what they're supposed to. Rules are bad. There's no hospital. No hospital. Only hospital yàtọ̀ mọ́. Children and children.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n ní àwọn àgbàlagbà wọ́n tún ní children hospital.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Kódà béèyàn bá tún wá síìkì tán wọ́n tún láwọn tó máa fún ẹ láwọn ìtọ́jú tó ara ẹ máa fi lé padà tó máa bí mo mọ orúkọ tó ń pè wọ́n tó máa tọ́jú ẹ tó yẹ pé yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo treatment tó ti gbà bí akégungun lè fi lé padà ní wàá máa ṣe exercise díẹ̀díẹ̀ wàá máa physio physiotherapy yes.
Orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá tẹ́ tó bá tún bímọ gan wọ́n máa tún assign.
Ẹni tó bá bímọ wọ́n máa fún ní red book táwọn èèyàn máa wá wò ó.
Exactly wá fún ní ìwé pupa wá ṣe òkú ẹ̀ wá máa monitor ọmọ ẹ pé okay 12 months ó yẹ kó ti máa ṣe báyìí 36 months ó yẹ kó ti máa ṣe báyìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yẹ kó ọmọ ẹ máa tún máa develop ó yẹ kó orúkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ètò ẹ wà. Kọ́sì mi ìyàwó ẹ bímọ ọjọ́ kẹta tí ó bímọ ọmọ ẹ kú wọ́n pe dókítà láti London mi gbà pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ pé kí ló ṣe ọmọ tó fi kú bẹ́ẹ̀ dókítà ní you can just imagine ẹ̀mí ọmọ ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ after cesarean section she lost the baby like after they asked the doctor what happened doctor
ló fi mọ̀ kò sí standard no standard.
There's no standard, there's no anything goes. And àwọn àbọ̀n sì tèmi gan tó wà pension àwọn kókó lè rí pension ẹgbà. Bàbá ẹ̀ jókòó sórí pension kó òun ní sign.
Pension care. Thank you very much. Yan kan ti sọ physiotherapist. Thank you very much. Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
So it's just crazy because the way they get treated and when it comes to people getting their pension, they just mess them up.
Èèyàn ṣiṣẹ́ 35 ó ṣiṣẹ́ 35 years wọ́n máa ń gba 30,000 naira every month kò tún wà stable o 30,000 yẹn ò stable o. Ó lágbára o taláṣẹ báyìí àwọn kan dẹ̀ sí ní ká keep one Nigeria.
Exactly. But we can't keep one Nigeria because it's not working.
It's not working.
So èmi ò gbọ́ ní Hausa mi ò dẹ̀ gbọ́ dé Gàmbàrí. So
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
mo ò dé máa sọ kí nìyà we
It's
cannot
not
live in the
working.
same country. It does not work. And that's why
Ambulance kan ló tún dún tó ti ń bọ̀ yẹn nísìn. Ẹ̀mí yẹn ṣá ni wọ́n máa du ẹ̀mí yẹn, wọ́n máa du ẹ̀mí yẹn. Òun ló ń bọ̀ yẹn nísìn. Ṣé rí bó ṣe ń bọ̀? Eré burúkú ló ń bá bọ̀ yẹn. Ẹ̀mí yẹn ló ṣàfẹ́ dúpẹ́ ẹ̀mí yẹn má bọ̀. Whereas ẹ̀mí yẹn làwọn afẹ́ yẹ kó bọ́. Àdéhùn àná lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, à ń lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí, à ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo, but kí à nípa ẹ̀mí. Ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa, ẹ ká tún fẹ́ lòmínà láàyè ká gbọ́ tọ̀dọ̀ tiwọn. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bá ètò yẹn nìṣó. Thank you very much, Mr. Olú. Àtútù gbé ó dà nǹkan màmá alálùbáríkà lélẹ́yìí. Ẹ gbóhùn sókè màmá wa. Wà á ní wàhálà Kóìkì pọ̀, wà á ní Kóìkì wàhálà ẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀, kò ń ṣẹ́jọ́ tèmi náà. Ó yá ẹ bá wa dá sí màmá wa. Àwa ni ẹ mà. Àwa ni ẹ mà. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Àmín. Àmín.
Mo kàn fẹ́ sọ àwọn kankan ṣe rí tí ẹ bá wọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà because granddaughter mi.
Àgbọ̀yé.
Ó sick ní Nàìjíríà. Because nígbà tó máa bí granddaughter mi yẹn. Ọmọ hospital Nàìjíríà in fact.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ mistake àwa.
Mistake wà débi pé ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ní month tó lò ní lut.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
Tá ń ná every day. Mi ti ẹ̀ lè kà á. Nígbà tó sùn mi mo ní okay, it's better for you guys to be coming here. Because
akọ̀náwó kò sí result.
Bóyá dókítà orí fífọ́ ló ń gbọ́ inú rẹ̀rùn torí àti ẹ̀bọ̀ bí tán belong sí. Wọ́n ṣe wọlé ní 2018.
Àdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run.
Nígbà tó wọlé ní 2018. To God be the glory. In fact, little weeks ago, not she surgery for me.
Alhamdulillah, àdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run.
Ó ti fún mi 4 years nísìn kò lè rìn. Kò lè jókòó.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
Níbi báyìí sí, everything is free. Wọ́n ṣe chill fún, wọ́n ṣe wheelchair fún. Ẹ mọ̀, in fact, ẹ kò wò pé Ọlọ́run. Ìgbà tí ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kó yàtọ̀ wáyé lásán nílùú Nàìjíríà yẹn.
Ẹ wá tún wá mọ the funniest part màmá mi kẹ́ tó continue. Àwọn dà pé wọ́n gbé bọ́dì nǹkan kúrò lára yín.
Wọ́n gbé kúrò.
Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Bọ́dì.
Ìgbà tí mo lọ sílé gan tí mo mú ká wọlé ní Ọlọ́run àlàyé irú wàhálà wo.
Irú life wo lélẹ̀.
Owó tí mò ń ná yẹn.
Owó yẹn fún náà. Ó jẹ́ kó fún náà ni.
Mi ò tí ẹ rí. Nígbà tó máa fi wọlé. Tó máa fi wọlé torí bàbá ò tẹ̀ lè dúró because ìyẹn níṣẹ́ tó ti ẹ̀dá ní Nàìjíríà yẹn kó tó máa sá lọ Canada àti lọ́wọ́ ìyẹn ló wò tí òun sá lọ Canada ni ìyàwó àtọmọ wà níbí báyìí nísìn ẹ bá rí treatment tí ọmọdé yìí ń gbà láìsan èpìnì láìsan kọ́bọ̀.
Àlàáfíà yẹn làwọn fẹ́ sẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ owó kọ́ àlàáfíà lọ́fẹ́ àlàáfíà.
Ibi tí mò ń lọ nìyẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ànáwó yẹn àárẹ̀ owó yẹn ibi tí mò ń lọ gangan nìyẹn.
Nàìjíríà mo ti mọ̀ pé tíyàn tó bá sanwó fún oxygen wọ́n á tún máa fún ẹlòmíì oxygen tó sanwó yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àní tẹ bá rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe tẹ bá rí nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe fún ọmọ yìí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ó affect brain ẹ̀ bí ṣe ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. To God be the glory Ọlọ́run gba gbogbo ògo nǹkan tí wọ́n tó yẹ pé irú bíbá iná kò ṣe ṣe máa ṣe ní Nàìjíríà yẹn ìlẹ̀ kó bá gbogbo nǹkan jẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n nítorí Ọlọ́run alátúntò lọ́lọ́run àti gbogbo ẹ̀ lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti gbé wọn.
Bíyàn bá ń wo bọ̀bọ̀ David Blanket yẹn the former home secretary David Blanket tó máa ń gbájá kiri yẹn tó bá jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ni wàá ti condemn ẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ wàá ti condemn ẹ̀. Ìyàtọ̀ ti wà àdúpẹ́ fọlọ́run. Àgbà mélòó special need bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àná bọ́dì ní sẹ́ ẹ̀ bígbà tó rú bọ́dì kúrò lórí yín ló máa rí ni. A lè jẹ́ kẹ́yìn gan wá focus ẹ̀tú wá máa wo family member mi wò lẹ́tẹ̀ tó fi máa tọ́jú gan sef. Máa ṣe o. Kò possible. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń rò pé bí Koiki ò ní family nílé mo ní family tó súnmọ́ mi pákípákí gidi.
tí òun ló ṣe máa ń kó tó máa ṣe ń pè mí ní pé àwọn youth yẹn gan èmi ò mọ gbàṣọ wọn létí.
mọ́tò yẹn tuntun dé ó ti fẹ́ jáde ẹ̀mí ló ń lọ save yẹn ẹ̀mí ò gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́ lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n ṣáá ní ẹ̀mí yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ bọ́.
tó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ti dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà kan tó sì kì í yẹ lóògùn ọba ìgbà tí ẹ̀sẹ̀ ṣe nílò tẹ́tí mọ̀ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n mi bí ṣe pé òun báyìí 3 minutes láti dé gbàgbọ́n ní.
eré tatatata ká dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run ká dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run.
ẹ̀mí ìlú ọjọ́ wọn lójú.
ẹ̀mí
mo fẹ́ pé bóyá tó bá ń gbọ́
life.
táwọn ti nàìjíríà bá ń gbọ́ eléyìí láwọn ìlú yẹn bóyá mú ìwọ̀n.
òun náà la ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá à ń ṣe pé kán bá tẹ̀ bí a máa bùn wọn mọ́ṣọ àbí báwo ló ṣe ń sọ yorùbá yẹn àbí ẹ̀rí aago méjìlá fẹ́ lọ lò ambulance ló ń jáde lọ yẹn nísìn ó ń lọ save ẹ̀mí kan ni jẹ́rí. bẹ́ẹ̀ ni because wọ́n ti rí pọ́bìnrin lẹ́yìn so wọ́n láti make sure pé because àná àwọn tó sán lórí náà ní London ní UK ní England ní Scotland wọ́n pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ but the most important thing is everybody must be protected regardless of who you are. ẹ ṣe gan ni ká dúpẹ́ fọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àmín after 5 hours on the coach to Liverpool kò tí ì rẹ bọ́dì afẹ́ tó lọ sùn bọ̀ a ní ká tún ṣeré wá sí àgbègbè yìí ká tó máa padà lọ síbi tá a dé sí. mọ̀ ní nítorí ẹ̀ mo jẹ́ kílẹ̀ ṣú díẹ̀ kí n tó wọkọ̀ wá síbí báyìí màá tún wọkọ̀ padà lọ síbi tí mo dé sí. ẹ ṣe gan ni thank you very much ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ jẹ́ ká tún lọ sọ́dọ̀ mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ màmá wa àwọn màmá alálùbáríkà hello kọ́là mídíà ni mo fi save ẹ̀ mo mọ orúkọ tó wà lórí ẹ̀ bọ̀ mídíà ni mo kàn save ẹ̀ ẹ kalẹ́ o ẹ káàbọ̀ bàbá wa o.
ẹ kú iṣẹ́ sàn.
gbogbo àjọ ń ṣe náà ni ẹ̀tẹ́ni tó ń gbà tẹ́ni tó ń sọ.
ọlọ́run túbọ̀ máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
a ràn gbogbo wa lọ́wọ́.
ọ̀rọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà yìí ó ti
ìgẹ́ta sí bí.
kọjá nǹkan tí ìgẹ́ta sí bí o.
ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ̀ tẹ̀yìn.
bàbá ìgẹ́ta sí bí o. nǹkan tó kàn ń dùn mí jù ni wípé àwọn tí yà ń jẹ gan tí à ń wò pé ó yẹ kí wọ́n lè sọ̀rọ̀ sókè most of wọn gan wọn ò sọ̀rọ̀ sókè.
àní kan bí mi lórí show láàárọ̀ yìí pé báwo lèmi ṣe mọ̀ pé nàìjíríà ò ṣiṣẹ́. ó ní Koiki how do you know Nigeria is not working kébì máa ṣàlàyé fóun pé how do I know pé Nigeria is not working tẹ̀rí pé wàhálà ti dé báyìí.
àwọn èèyàn wa gan àti ẹ̀rọ àwọn olórí ilé ìná ti fọwọ́ bọ̀ ọpọlọ àwọn ọ̀pọ̀ ìlú àti ẹ̀mọ́.
gbogbo
àwọn ọ̀gá tẹ̀lé hàn wá yìí sí ó yẹ kí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti máa ṣe.
láago 12 lóru fẹ́ lọ lù hospital ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe pé yàn kan máa náà gbàgbé sùn lọ ìkan ló tún ti gbéra yẹn nísìnyí turn by turn ní ó tún ti gbéra nísìnyí yẹn ó ti fi jáde ó máa jáde nísìnyí ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ là ń gbọ́ yín bàbá wa.
àwọn èèyàn wọn ò tí ì ṣe àti dá sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yàrá lórí nǹkan tẹ́mi ń wò pé tó bá yẹ pé bí ẹ ṣe láti ìgbà tí gbogbo iṣu gan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn ti àwọn tí yà ń jẹ gan tó wọ́n gbókè.
nígbà tí bàbá wa professor sọ pé ní ká pín wọ́n ní kò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ sókè dáadáa Chief Sunday Igboho jáde wọ́n ní kò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ sókè dáadáa gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ní ká pín àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan nínú àti ìfẹ́ lọ sẹ́ afẹ́ wà nínú oko ẹrú ẹ fi wá sílẹ̀ hospital bá máa ṣiṣẹ́ fi mí sílẹ̀ Koiki ẹ má. ó dá lágbára Ọlọ́run ẹ ṣé gan ni àmín a ní pẹ́ mú ètò yẹn wá sílẹ̀ a kò ní ká kọ̀ fi pẹ́ kékeré díẹ̀ náà ní ká fi tọ́ra wa lẹ́nu wò ká fi bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbìyànjú gbogbo wa kò ní já sásán àníri jù báyìí lọ ní àṣálẹ́ yìí tó bá di ọ̀la ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré fún yín ní gbogbo information lórí rally yẹn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí kó tó di pé a máa end broadcast yìí gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbé ní agbègbè tó bá convenient fún yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jáde ẹ má ní ẹ máa wò lórí Koikimedia afẹ́yẹ́kẹ́ wá ni so that kẹ́yìn náà lè wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré fún yín ní gbogbo information tí a need láti mọ̀ lórí rally tó ń bọ̀ ní Liverpool ní bíbáyìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n turn camera mi so that kẹ́ lè láǹfààní àti rí so òun lélẹ́yìí rally yẹn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọ̀la ní 11:30 a.m. ní Princess Park ní Liverpool tó bá wá di